nesting under the hood of your cars? We're our I-Team finding out why this is happening and what you can do to stop the rats in their tracks.
Consumer investigator Jason Knowles here with what he's working on for tonight at 10. It's about rats.
Rats gone wild.
Rats gone wild.
What?
Rats, and more rats.
Why do they like our cars so much? Because this is, I mean, this has happened to a lot of folks.
Yeah, there are several reasons. This is crazy. You know, we heard about this from a woman who had her car attacked 4 different times. They love the car for many reasons, and we're hearing that there's an uptick of rats actually nesting in these cars. We talked to mechanics who say that they are seeing a lot more of this. Number one reason is, of course, I know it's going to be warm the next week, but winter's coming. They do like a warm spot. The car is a warm spot. They like building nests there. They also like to sharpen their teeth on the wires. Oh, I know that's gross. There's actually a rat we got there. There's some footage actually.
Okay.
How did
Look at that. Rat on a car. It was underneath the car.
And it came out when they were driving?
This is from a viewer. You can see the car there. They came out, but it was nesting in there. And we talked to another woman. You can see this nest there. This is the nest of a Lakeview woman. 4 times her car was attacked. They also love the soy in the wires.
Wait, go on.
This is kind of gross, but this is reason number 3.
Yeah.
They do love the soy in the wires, and they like to, I think I said they like to sharpen their teeth. I know that's really gross.
What are they sharpening their teeth on?
On the wires.
Wire.
Okay.
And they like the soy in the wires, and it's mealtime for the rats. So they go under the hood and they're eating up your wires. So there is a solution. We're going to talk a little bit about that. But, you know, rats are always looking for food. That's the big takeaway here. Wherever there is food or overflowing garbage, you may find rats. So that's the biggest thing to remember. Stay away from the...
There's no food under hoods of cars.
That's a good point.
The wires apparently are...
The wires are the food, the soy.
So it's a compound in the wire or something?
Yeah, they're coated with a soy, and so they really enjoy that. But there are things you can do, and I know you're going to ask me about that next, so I'm going to tell you. What can you do to stop the rats in your car? Well, you can avoid parking by a food source. I think I talked a little bit about that before, but avoid parking by a dumpster that may be overflowing. I know this sounds really scary and gross too, but you can also not open or check the hood of your car. Open the hood of your car. Don't ignore the problem. Actually go under your car and look and see. I know that sounds scary. Or open the hood and see if they're there. You have to be proactive about it. And then if you do go to a mechanic, or even if you don't go to a mechanic, you can actually get rat tape. You can get this online or through a mechanic. The tape goes around the soy wires, and this will actually prevent rats from nibbling on the wires, nesting in the wires. There's some chili pepper on the tape, and that will stop the rats in their track. You should also call 311 city services.
Okay,
too.
well, how do you know they're under there? Does your car not start, and then you lift it up and see them? How are you informed about this?
Yeah, the woman who called us, her car basically broke down. She ended up paying $1,300 after it was attacked 4 different times by rats. So yeah, eventually your car will stop if they just gnaw those wires up, because you know the wires are being used to run the car. But you have to call 311. The city has a program where they bait for rats. They say they'll usually be out within 5 days to bait for rats. They actually do not use traps, and we're going to tell you more about at 10 o'clock about what they do to bait the rats and how they control the rats. They're not necessarily getting rid of rats. It is rodent control. But we'll have more details on what the city is doing and the numbers of 311 calls they're getting. The city says that the situation is actually improving, but you know, it's easy to spot rats.
I'm as fascinated about it as, you know, as I'm grossed out, I guess, about it. I didn't know they like to eat the wires. We were wondering.
It has soy.
Yeah,
So they're healthy?
Yeah.
Thank you. I think it's a really interesting
I think they like meat too, but
right. I think so.
Anything.
Great advice. Right, great
Do we
advice.
need to do a disclaimer?
Veggie rats.
Wait till you see the full report at 10.
That's what I'm talking
We're gonna sit here
about.
and watch it together with
right.
Jason. Hope you can. A reminder that you can watch Jason's investigation, Rats Gone Wild, tonight on Eyewitness News at 10, and you can see wherever you stream over on Channel 7. If you're watching us now on the stream, it'll be there as well. Yeah, it's a great name, Rats Gone Wild. We thought that was
I do like
creative.
that title.
Yeah.
It was either that or Rats Feasting, but we went with Rats Gone Wild.
And I have a feeling.
Do we say thank you to him? Does this require thank you? Yes,
so
thank you.
hopefully you're not full, or if you didn't eat, you can start again. We'll see you at 10. I bet you're going to be doing more of these.
Yeah, follow-ups. I mean, hopefully there's some new angles.
We are the rattiest city, according to Orchid.
Yeah, that's true.
That.
Yeah, yeah, and the city kind of disputes that, but we can talk about that another time.
All right, I'm thinking of something.
You can uncover your eyes.
But I'm going to move on because we have something wonderful to talk about.
We do? Okay.
Coming up next, everybody, we are going to pay tribute to the hero.